stream. Now the question is, do I work on that first? I also have Megumi and Akutagawa still left to do. I did make a Sailor Moon one. So yeah. I made one more that I was like, I don't necessarily need to do it, but yeah. We'll see. So, Jack. It's not been 84 years, what the fuck? Angry jinxed it in general? Jinxed what in general? I don't know what you're talking about. Saved an image before, where the fuck did it go? My image is gone. There was a stream today, right? Oh. Well, I never set a time. I never said the time that I was going to. I just said I was going to stream. No, it doesn't help that I stayed up way too late yesterday playing Baldur's Gate with Noble. Just no time frame. Yeah, I didn't set a time frame. I just said there was going to be one, but I didn't know when. I literally said I was going to stream. Guess who's getting glasses? You're getting glasses, angry. Let's see how I'm going to do this. First time wearing glasses is gonna be interesting. I was prescribed glasses when I was little. But then, like, another eye doctor was like, oh yeah, it's literally, you would only need it in, like, the very dark, but you're fine. Plus, I never really wore them. So, yeah. So, I don't, yeah. Getting glasses here in the US is fucking expensive, though. I've never gotten glasses here, but damn, like, the people that I know that have glasses, or like just hearing it, it's so expensive. I'm on my 4th frame of glasses. Wait, subject. Oh yeah, you do. Do you wear glasses? Wait, I don't remember. Oh my fucking god. Wait. I'm so confused now. Did you wear glasses? Maybe? Yes. Yes, you did, right? Yes. Broke. I was like, you broke them? No. A lot of members of my family wear glasses. Yes, you stood next. Sorry! I don't remember! Oh no, I don't remember who wears glasses and who doesn't. I'm sorry. I do have evidence. Yeah, you do have evidence too. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll see, right? What the fuck? Why the fuck did it just skip a song? It was literally in the middle of a song. Okay, I'm not gonna question it, I guess. You do have glasses, yes, I see. Sorry that I don't remember. Okay, how do I do? I feel like this is like very off.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
I can't draw swords. Maybe I'll work on Zoro later. So I made this. I really like how this turned out. I'm very excited. I was like, oh. At first I was like, I don't really know Sailor Moon that much, so I was like, oh, I don't feel like drawing. But then after making the Gojo one, like this, I was like, ooh, that kind of reminds me of the Sailor Moon transformation. And I was like, sure. So I'm very happy with how that looks. So yeah. I guess we work on Megumi. I'm not entirely happy, but we'll see. Some of these I have to fix now because I did move. Yeah. I moved it around a lot. Because I wasn't happy with how it looked. And I was like, oh, gotta change this and this. Originally I had it kind of like a scarf around him. But then that looked kind of weird. But now it looks better, I think. Oops. There you go. Although his neck do be a bit too long. I think that's better. I will just have to like bring that over here. And just change the outline for that. Okay, that's fine. Wait, is his hair? Yeah, his hair is also the nose. There's so much of this wolf that is not colored in. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hello, Jeannie, how are you? Okay, where is... Here it is. I see there is an outline on there that I don't want. And then this outline will change. To that. Good enough. Okay, same with this. We gotta erase some of that. And then white layer. Erase some of that. Maybe not as much, because then I'll have to fix it again. Okay. So there's that. Whoops. I don't know if I'm entirely happy with his eye. I might have to like shrink it just by a bit. Does it... Espresso? Thank you. Okay. Okay, there's that. Hopefully that fixed it now. We'll see. Still looks kind of off. I don't know. Maybe just me. Anyways, I guess I'll get to shading. I feel like this, at least, will be somewhat easier in a manufacturing standpoint. Because with some of the others, I have like 2 layers of printing. And a transparent layer, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Wait till the new one airs. What? I don't understand what you're saying. Subject. Are you saying with my new model? I mean, she's done. It's just a fucking lore video. Like, I put too much work on myself. And then I need to make new products so that I can sell, right? It's... Hello, Miss Raven. How are you? What was your stream? What were you guys doing? Or how was your stream? Hello, hello. We're working on more pin designs. So yeah. More working. Okay. And then I guess I'll do a screen layer. This way, and then the light will just come from that side, I guess. It's cool. Played Undertale? Ooh, fun. I myself have never played it, but I've seen people play it. Multiply. Nope, that's the wrong one. I want to apply multiply to. Okay. Okay, now to figure out how I want to do the wolves, right? For shading. Also, subject. Angry knows when I want to debut my model, but I'm not announcing it because otherwise you guys are gonna make fun of me and like for not getting it done, right? And not doing it again on that date. I'm trying my best. It just doesn't help that like I have other projects too. I'm helping Noble design some shit too. Yeah. A lot of stuff. Make fun of you? Yes, yes. I know your model is done. You said you're finishing other things regarding... Yeah, yeah. It's literally setting everything up in OBS, which takes a while. Same with... Well, I can just get everything done in stream elements, right? And have all the screens. I still want to do some more emotes. I have to do voice acting for the lore video. I have to finish the panels for the lore video. Write a script. Yeah. Patient when it comes to models. I can't wait. Oh, thank you. And you have nothing else going on in your life? Yeah, nothing else, no. How many cons? I have 1 con left this year. Which is Anime Pasadena. I was hoping to get into AX Chibi, but I guess they didn't want me, so. I never heard back from them, and I'm like, do I respond back? But then last year they like send out such condescending like emails to like artists asking about an update, being like, oh, you thought you were on the wait list kind of deal, and I'm like, kind of don't want to do that. It's like a lot of them, they sent them like after they asked for an update, they were like, oh yeah, you didn't get in, sorry. And then like because they didn't have enough people going, they sent them like an email maybe like what, 3 weeks later, being like, oh haha, jokes, you got in, hee hee. Denied you twice. It's AX Chibi. I like more or less applied for it as like a like what is it called, like trying like a practice run for actual AX, but apparently they don't want me again, so it is what it is, right? And I don't know what to do better. Like I feel like I answered their prompt as well as possible, and I just don't know with AX. Is it just my art? They don't like my art, I guess. I don't know. I would assume that might be it, but I don't know. Your loss, not yours? Well, kind of my loss, because money, you know. But we'll see. Because, like, I make most of my money through conventions, so kind of hurts when I don't get into cons. Like, I would like my online store to do better, but it's, I don't know, not the best. And I don't know what to do better. Like, I changed everything for Etsy. They were like, nah, we're good. So it's just, I don't know, figuring shit out, I guess. Telling me off for not being too American. Access variant. My ex chooses who enters. I picture they do something like this. I think they heavily go off of following, and then for AX itself, they chose a lot of artists with a similar style, which I didn't really appreciate that much, to be honest. Because, like, there was only one artist where I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool, that I really was, like, debating buying. But then it was a print, and I was like, I don't know if I want a print, you know? Plus, I just came back from Japan, too, so I was like, it's fine. Wait, where did the layer go? That one, okay, there we go. Yeah, I think the wolf looks good. Okay. Spin the wheel, make a deal. Like, see, at least with Anime New York, I know that they prefer print artists. So, I'll have to, like, prepare a bunch of illustrations that could be sold as a print, right? To then advertise, oh, I'm selling mostly prints, right? To hopefully get in. So that's my tactic next year with Anime New York, right? But then, I don't I literally don't know what AX is looking for. Like their whole, I don't know, they had a whole section of, what was it called? How does your art promote Japanese culture and animation? I'm literally drawing anime, but okay. And then like I dove into like taking inspiration off of Japanese culture with like the omamori and stuff like that. And I guess they don't care about it. Although mine are wooden omamori, so I don't know, but I am getting fabric omamoris done. I have samples coming in, so we'll see how those turn out, and I might have fabric omamoris, which I'm really excited for if it happens. Let's say. And traveled to Japan, took photos and talked. I know. I don't know. It has to do with my art. Yeah, like Japanese culture. So I don't know. I literally don't know what to do. That's the thing. Like, do I just make more items related to Japanese culture? I don't know. But then, like, at one point, is it like, excuse me, not appropriate for me to do, you know? Like, taking stuff that's like inherently Japanese culture and making art of it as a white person, you know? Yeah. So I don't know. I have no clue. Yes, anime art does not. Like, the thing was, also, they let people in with a high enough following that didn't really have anything to do with anime. Sure, their art was, like, chibi, right? But it was chibi animals, so I'm like, eh. But they had a high enough following. So I don't know, do I just try and, like, get a high enough following? But that's fucking hard as an artist, I don't know. Hello, Shadow Wolf. How are you? I did see some stuff that didn't meet that, but still got in over it. Yeah, I don't know what they're looking for. I wish I could read their mind and like be like, oh, okay, that's what they're looking for, so I can at least try and cater to what they want, you know. And I don't really know people that got in other than people that what's it called, other than people that had tables from previous years, right, and just got lucky with lottery, or not lottery, but like, well, yeah, I guess it's lottery because like they managed to get in again, kind of situation. Were further up in line than I was trying to get in, you know. So I have no clue. You good? I'm good, yeah. We're just talking about AX and AX Chibi, what their criteria is to like get into cons, you know? Trying to figure it out, but can't really kind of deal. So I don't know. It's hard. Someone give them glasses. Give them angry glasses so they can see. I haven't gotten them yet. Give them kiwi glasses. Trust me, angry. They need them more than you. Don't kiwi very. So I don't know. I don't know who got in, to be honest, at AX. Like, I have some people, but I don't feel like I'm good enough friends with those people yet. Or artists. So I'm like, is it appropriate for me to ask, hey, what did you do differently compared to me on your application for AX, you know? So I don't know. I mean, some of the people's like art is so amazing, and I like know why they got in, or a lot of their art. But then some people are like, I don't know. I feel like I'm on similar bases. I feel like we get into a lot of the same shows, kind of deal. Like I know that doesn't necessarily have to do with anything getting into the same shows, because obviously some of them are first come first serve, but I don't know. It's hard. It's hard, chat. Cons. And it's just getting harder and harder for people to get into cons nowadays too. Especially if you're like starting off kind of deal. So yeah. It's just way too expensive to get into a con now. So much competition. So I don't know how some people do it. Let's see what gradient I can do. Well, not gradient, but I'm also kind of worried next year. So far, I have no cons. Like, I could have done Anime Impulse LA, but the apps opened up so early that I didn't really have the means to. Because I had a bunch of cons that I had to pay up front for. And then Japan. So I was waiting for the cons that I already paid for to happen. Right? So I was like, oh well. I guess no Anime Impulse for me. Now that like the cons that are over happen, like that I paid for early happen, it's like I would have been able to, but now everything's sold out because everyone wanted to do real, like, how do I explain? Everyone wanted to go to it, kind of deal. I don't know if I should use that color. Should I just use a white? It's a bit hard to see, but sure. Life, yeah, exactly, life. See, like, the only thing I don't like about cons is how early some of them make you, like, pay up front, or, like, apps are. So it's like you're waiting for months to pay that back. That's the only downside to cons. Otherwise, like, I love doing cons. Meeting people, fellow artists. Stamp rallies nowadays are really fun, although very oversaturated. And having to run after people, I guess, is also kind of but you don't have to deal with it if you don't host a stamp rally, so I guess there's that. I really wanted to host a JJK stamp rally, but no one seemed interested, so no JJK stamp rally, sadly. Like, I wanted to do it with my table partner, where each artist has at least one free condition, right? Because there's some artists that are charging like a lot for a stamp rally where there's not really a specific, what is it? Like a special prize or a high ticket item prize. It's just regular, like stickers and stuff like that. Like everyone makes their own stickers kind of deal. Like I understand making a purchase, like having the condition make a purchase because it costs us money, but then if you have a purchase minimum kind of deal, I'm like, But yeah, more people doing stamp rallies, higher like conditions to get them kind of deal. I don't know. It's very hard nowadays with stamp rallies to like. I don't know how much items to make anymore, how many stamp cards, because it used to be really good when there were hardly any people a year ago, or a year ago, like literally no one did stamp rallies. And then one person in the Discord suggested doing a stamp rally. And I was like, I'm down for that, right? And that's how the stamp rally craze happened. And so I don't know necessarily anymore what, like how many stamp cards to do anymore, because it is so oversaturated because a lot of people join multiple stamp rallies. So there's less space for people who are only joining one, so there has to be multiple stamp rallies then for that, obviously. So I don't know. That eye is like very off. Like example, SAC Anime. SAC Anime usually do really well. I mean, did very well too. But the stamp rally, for example, the VTuber one, we didn't do more than 40 stamp like prizes, and we had 100. I knew that 100 was like way too much. I see what you mean there. Like we had 150 stamp cards, which I already found to be a little, like, not a lot, because I was like, okay, the previous SAC anime, I did 250 of each stamp card, and then we did 150 each prize. For the Pokemon, we didn't go through all of them, but we had to reprint stamp cards, right? But then for the Genshin one, we were fine with the 250 stamp cards, but we went through all 150 prizes, right? So I told them that, and most people voted for 150 stamp cards and then 100 prizes. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Or was it, no, a 75 prizes? No, I think we did 100. Because I had an option of more than 75. Most people chose that, and then I chose that again, and they were like, oh, 100. Jabby, hello, how are you? So yeah, we literally only went through, I would say, 40 prizes for that stamp rally. But then Genshin, on the other hand, we went through a lot of them. I don't think we went through the 150 that we had prepped. Or 100. We had 120 that we would give out. And then we almost went through all stamp cards. So, I don't know. It's hard deciding all of this, especially if you're the organizer. I'm organizing, well, not organizing. I took over a stamp rally for a fellow artist because they have multiple stamp rallies. They were just like getting everyone's info and like giving them the rundown kind of thing at first. And so no one wanted to take over, so I was like, okay, I can just do that. I don't mind. And so I have that stamp rally. But I really wanted to do a JJK one where it was like free for people to join. No like cost needed kind of thing. I don't know. Hello, how are you? Like for the JJK one, my friend and I were wanting to host that. And we had like such a cool idea. We were like, ooh, since the is it Shinjuku arc just ended for JJK, that we base it off the map off of Shinjuku, right? Have that like where everyone needs to go. And basically you get the stamps by fulfilling a game or completing a game, or if you don't want to do that or just want to support the artist, you can do like tip or purchase kind of situation. But you were going to go fight JJK villains, right? So you go up to a booth, and for example, one booth does rock paper scissors, and you have to play that game with them. I know one person was interested. Well, needed to see if their girlfriend was interested, but wanted to do a dance battle. And I was like, yes, that's so cool. And so I also had like, oh, what about like a 3-letter word hangman kind of deal, right? That would be fun. Rolling a d20 against like the person. Like obviously you don't have to win, but just play the game kind of thing. And so you go around collecting all the stamps to like defeat these JJK villains, and you go out and recruit the JJK members. What the fuck? Why the fuck did that all just... Oh, because the brush was too big, I guess, maybe. But yeah, so you're going out recruiting all these JJK members by collecting the stamps and like playing the games. And I thought it was such a cool idea, but I guess people want to have their like, what's it called? Their condition where, or not a free condition kind of thing. I don't know. I just thought it was a cool idea that could have been done, but I might ask Wolf if they know anyone that's going to Anime Pasadena that might be interested. Like, I just want to have a small group and still do that, but I don't want to ask in the Discord again because no one seemed interested. So we'll see. How many cons are in? Oh, a lot of cons. I don't even go to all of them. There are also like a lot of special events kind of thing. Like Soragumi does a lot of special events where it's like pop-up. Ronin Expo, for example, is like more like a one-day event. Annie Marketplace. There's also like SoCal Etsy Guild, 6 to 6 Night Market. So LA is like a very oversaturated area, or like just in general, like Southern California is a very oversaturated area for anime conventions. Whereas NorCal, they don't have as many cons, and that's why I do really well at cons like SAC Anime, because they only happen like so many times a year. And in the land of events like that. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just become too oversaturated. Because there are events that are happening like every month, like on a weekend. And then there are other events happening, like, I know that the week of SAC Anime, there were so many cons. I mean, just in general around the US, but then in California alone, there were so many events. Like, I know 626 Night Market happened, Anime Impulse OC. I think there was another one in California, like a smaller one. And then SAC Anime. I'm like, a lot of the events, I understand if it's like free, but then the cost for artists or vendors is higher. But then like I don't know. See, I don't know if that attracts more people or not. Like, it's a free event, right? But I don't know if that even helps out at all. I don't know. Yeah, California's big. It literally takes me 6.5, 7 hours from where Noble and I live to drive up to Sacramento. It's a fucking long ass drive, and so I was debating like next time just flying out, cause it's so much, so much driving. No, so I don't know. But then I have to deal with putting everything in luggage, and I don't know if I can actually like take my shirts then with me, which are like a big seller. Although this time weren't really, it was more tote bags. So I don't know. But I'm also trying to get like a job with an airline, so maybe then it would be worth it because I get discount or would get discounts, you know. So I don't know. I don't know, chat. It's just hard. Mm-mm. Good thing is that America is designed to be walkable. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, California wanted to have a train system, like kind of like a bullet train, like Japan, right? That connected SoCal to NorCal, at least Sacramento, right? Did that ever happen? No, because farmers were like, no, we want, they didn't want to have their land taken over, but if they were okay with it, they wanted stops to be in the middle of nowhere so that tourism could increase where they are. Like, what tourism are you, like, you're not even like getting tourism. Why the fuck would anyone want to stop in the middle of nowhere kind of situation? Like, there's nothing out there except for farmland, so I don't understand what they're, oh, this could be potential tourism for us, you know? And so there was that, and then I think from what I understood, Elon bought up the plans, being like, oh yeah, he'll go through with it, but obviously not. So yeah. Because that would have been really nice. A bullet train from, like, LA up to Sacramento, like, having, like, a 3-hour train ride up there. Ah, so nice. Just, like, sitting in there, having, like, a nice coffee, a nice drink. than having all my like Artist Alley stuff and going up there. Easy, right? No. Can't have that. Never reminded me. One time I saw an Asian man standing in the farm fields taking a picture. I mean, if you've never seen it, I guess that's something. Like, what is this round spherical thing that is wrapped in plastic? Well, sometimes it's wrapped in plastic, sometimes not. But yeah, I mean, it would be it's like interesting if you don't know it. But if you grew up anywhere around like a farm or something, you do know what it is. So it's like, whatever. Right? Yeah, in Argentina, we don't have train connections to country because of truckers' cooperation. They don't want any competition, so they're willing to stop the entire economy. Yeah, it's kind of the same in the US. Like, we do have train lines for what's it called? For cargo and stuff like that. But then a lot of times there, like recently at least, there's been like a lot of like train derailments. So it's like they're not really that safe and they don't care either. So yeah. And Argentina is the 8th biggest country in the world. Yeah. Taking a train to get some fruit in the fields. Was joking about the scene for 20 minutes and I mean, it's something like near, like not near, but like 20-ish minutes from where my parents live, there's the Trump golf course, right? And sometimes you fucking see tour buses get out and they like all get out and take pictures with the sign, and it's the funniest thing ever. I'm just like, what the fuck? Why are you taking a picture with that? So yeah. Is out here where I live. Oh. These are our trains. Wait, so in the 1990s, you guys were more connected by train than now? What the fuck? That's so messed up. Damn. I mean, at least here we're like improving like the metro line, right? But that's only because of the fucking Olympics. So not really, I guess, improvement, right? Actually, the eye kind of looks better that way. But yeah. Matter of politics, yeah. I loved how like connected Japan was with railway. It's like you didn't need a car. You could just jump on the train and go to where you needed, and it was so cheap too. Whereas Noble was like hating it. He's like, "Oh, I want my car back. I want to drive my car. Why can't I just use my car? I like being in my own car and driving places." I'm like, dude. So dependent on the car. But then, like, he has issues. He doesn't like being in a cramped train with people. Like, I understand that, but, like, it's not like you're there every day in the train packed with people. Like, he hardly leaves his house anyway. His car is in the garage most of the time. So, I don't understand why he really needs a car. Like, if he wanted, for example, a car in Japan, just rent it for like a weekend or something, drive out somewhere, do something. But, yeah. Oh, wait, you said next Olympics? Yeah, so we have the Olympics and FIFA. So both of them are happening, but because of the Olympics, they're increasing the metro. That's why we're getting at LAX a people mover from the what's it called? The terminals to like a separate metro station, so you don't have to take that dreaded fucking U. Cause here, this is what the LAX airport looks like, right? It's a nightmare, by the way. So we have this here, right? Here, parking structure. We're here, parking structure, right? There's a road here that you can leave this way, right? But then also roads to go into the parking structure here, and I think there's one here, right? Here, this domestic, right? Here, domestic. By the way, this is all one-way traffic, by the way. All traffic going this way, this way, this way, right? This is just the upstairs, by the way, right? You want to know where fucking international is? Fucking over here in the middle. I'm like, so you have to drive all the way past this hellhole to get over here to this hellhole. And then you have to pass, again, fucking through this hellhole. LAX is so badly designed. And the lanes, you know, want to know how many lanes are here? Like, so sorry, it's okay, I offered to drive you. Know how many lanes are between this parking structure and then the terminals, right? It's fucking 4 lanes with an added like parking thing. Well, it's 3 lanes, right? So here's a lane, here's a lane, here's a lane, and then you have a bigger thing where you can pull off to the side to drop off. But then if this is full, which it is a lot of times, people just stop here in that lane. It's so bad. LAX is designed so bad. So yeah. Who the fuck designed this shit? I don't know. I don't know. It's just bad. I'm not happy with it. A lot of people aren't. Like, I like LAX. LAX, like, I don't think it's, like, that bad of an airport that people make it out to be. It's just getting there that is so bad. Especially in the morning. There's so much traffic. In the evening, it was, like, relatively easy because not a lot of people take evening flights. But in the morning, holy shit. It's bad. It's not that bad, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I dropped you and Sky off there, yeah. Although both of you had to go to international, so it wasn't that bad. Plus, it was, like, at around 5, if I remember. And, like, it's not that bad after 5. Like, in the morning, the cars are, like, on the ramp still, like, trying to get up into LAX. It's bad. Like, it took my dad a while to drop Noble and me off at LAX, and I felt so bad. And then he dropped us and he had to get like off, and I was like, oh shit. Or out of that hellhole, so. But yeah, that's LAX for you. There's a vineyard next to our airport. Ooh! So it's kind of cool seeing it from the planet. Yeah, that sounds cool. We literally, LAX, if you're coming from. No, you have to. All of the planes land from the city, so you basically have to fly a bit past the airport and then land that way. But when you take off over the ocean. And that's for, I think, basically all the flights, if I remember. We were there for a good few hours on a mid-flight. We parted ways. Still watching the new season of... Started watching the new season. Ooh, fun. I have not watched it yet because I want to watch it with my friends. But I don't know when we're going to watch it. We watched up to kind of the current episode of JJ. Well, not the most recent one, but we watched a decent chunk of JJK recently. Holy shit. I'm excited. Okay, multiply. This flight was longer than mine. Can you see the mountains on the LA airport? Not really new. You can see like residential areas kind of thing. You can see Malibu sometimes. But I don't remember if you can see anything else, to be honest. Airport is so far away from the city, you can clearly see the mountains on the west. Not far away, but out of the city. Well, we don't really have any mountains in LA. LA is a sea basin. So it's all flat, basically. If you drive towards Malibu, that's hilly, that area. Or if you drive towards Redondo Beach, PV kind of area, that's also very hilly. But everything else is flat if you are within LA. Like, LA is not the spot to be in if there's ever a tsunami. Just gonna say that. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, but when I was making the plans with my friend and then also Wolf for Japan next year, right? I was telling Noble that it's probably gonna be another 20 days of being there. And he was like, oh, he doesn't know if he wants to go now. I mean, if he doesn't want to go, he doesn't want to go, I guess. I'll just go alone with my friends. I'm fine with that. That's a good one. Right? We went for 21 days this time, and it was too long for him. Which, we spent a decent chunk in Tokyo, and like being in Tokyo for a week kind of felt long for me. Just because I've already seen a lot of the stuff that we did in Tokyo, so I was like, I don't really necessarily need to spend that much time in Tokyo, but doing it again this time, mostly because Wolf has never been to Japan, so yeah. And like, I even offered Noble to get him like a place near Mary, so during like the weeks that I'll be out, that he at least can do something, but it is nice because it's less chaotic and has more scenery and is not. Yeah, I wanted to go to Sendai. I wanted to go up north this time, but then Wolf wanted to go see the One Piece statues, and my friend's family is originally from Kumamoto, so we were like, okay, kind of have to do that. Plus, I mean, Kumamoto was really pretty, so I was like, okay. I wanted to go see something new at least, so I was like, okay, Fukuoka, I can do that. And then we're doing Osaka and Kyoto again, although Kyoto is much shorter this time, because I don't think Wolf or any of or my other friend like really cared about the shrines there, which I thought was so pretty. I was just like, 4 days in Kyoto felt so short. I could have spent so much time there. The only downside of Kyoto is that they're buses instead of trains. I did not like that, because the buses were always completely full. So that's the only thing I did not like about Kyoto, but it's so pretty. I wanna die every time I hear Noble doesn't like travel. I know, right? I don't know how you can't like traveling. It's really beautiful, but there's always a lot of people visiting the temples. Yeah, although when we went, it wasn't like that bad. But to be fair, that was in May, and a lot of tourists aren't there yet in May because there's still like school happening and stuff like that. So I don't know. I would really want to go like in fall again. Like fall seems so pretty to go with all the autumn leaves. So pretty, but can't do that. At least for this next trip. Next trip is gonna be like dead of summer. I mean, I would go winter too if I didn't have to drive, because I've never driven in snow before, so. So now, no, autumn leaves, they sent out the schedule recently. It's like end of October, early November, or mid-October, end of middle of November when it starts. The autumn leaves. So I was like, ooh. But money, you know. Plus, I don't think Noble would want to go this year to Japan, so. Again. Let's say it that way. Just to see fucking leaves, right? It's spring day for you? Nice. Oh yeah, it's fall for us here now, ma'am. I would travel if I had money, no allergies, and wasn't shy. I would travel so much more if I had the money. I would. There's so many places I want to go. But money, you know. Yeah, angry, we're in the same boat. Let's go. I wish. I wish money was easy to come by. I have like a fear that the next few conventions aren't gonna be as good anymore. Like profit wise. Because this October, from what I heard, it's like student loans are starting up again. Where you have to actually pay them back. But then the cost of living has gone up so much for us. So I'm like, oh fuck, I don't think the next two cons are gonna be good. Plus, you wanna guess how much gas is? It is so fucking expensive for no reason at all. I was like surprised. I was like, oh, it's gonna go down because summer break is over. Fuck that. Greedy. Gas is like $6.20 per gallon. Like, what the fuck? Who has that kind of money? Like, I need to, like, to fill up my tank, it's probably $100 now. Whereas before it was like 35 before all this bullshit. Who has money like that? Like, even just paying $75 for it, I felt so bad. I was like, oh, I shouldn't drive as much anymore. I'm at the point right now, like, debating not even setting up for Anime Pasadena the day before the con. I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I might just set up the day of the con because I don't want to pay that gas. I'm literally at that point right now. He needs to start another war. Like a civil war, you mean? Or like an actual war? Aliens they found have oil. Oh my god. Let me move to Mars. I don't want to live here anymore. Time to move to the con of... I wish! It's already... I have to stay with my parents because for one it's closer, but then also my brother wants to join. So... It's like an hour 30 by car. I'm like, damn. I don't know. See, like, I don't know if I've ever said this, but the only thing that's like I would be kind of sad of for leaving the US is conventions. I love doing cons so much. And so leaving that, I'm just kind of sad if I were to ever move. That is, though. And family, well, my family is like international anyway. So it wouldn't like be any like really any different, to be honest. Plus, like, it wouldn't stop me from coming visiting, you know? Wouldn't be as often, but like it's not like it would be something new, let's say this way, for my family. And distant relatives and friends, but only my mom and my uncle are in contact with them. No, for me, both my grandmas live in Germany. My cousin and my aunt live in Belgium. So it's like pretty international. Then my great aunt is in New York, but then she's like traveling a lot too, so pretty international. And then Jeff in New Zealand now. So it's like not really that much of a difference, at least in my mind, you know. Do I maybe not make it as harsh? Maybe. Where is that layer? Here. There we go. And then we have that. And then we do another multiply. We're pretty international, at least. I don't know, I think it's just easier for me to like see myself moving internationally just because I already lived internationally, you know? Whereas for Noble, I think it's harder for him to see himself living anywhere than where he's lived his whole life, kind of thing. And he's kind of like, oh, you know how hard it would be for him to like move places, kind of thing. I mean, like, sure, it requires effort, but like there is always a way. It's not like, oh, you can just get up and like go somewhere and live there. Consider living in a national, but at the same time, I've never lived outside my city, so I don't know. Yeah, so kind of the same way Noble has been, basically. Whereas I'm just like, yeah, fuck this place. I'm ready. That's kind of where I'm at. And those are not bad, to be fair. Okay, let's see how I shall do this. Trying to figure out. Can't make that hide back there. Make these all go behind the head. I'm fine with that coming forward. Same with that one. Erase. Dear family in Belgium, have you ate Belgian chocolate? I'm pretty sure I have. Desktop. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm fine with that. Maybe instead of this, going up like that. Sure. And then maybe bringing this a bit down. I guess, right? Maybe. Possibly. And then also see, I like all of these details, but damn. All this detail looks like really cool. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I guess that's fine. Okay, so now let's see if I can find the brush. I can. Will this have a white outline? No, not really. It's interesting, but she's. And yeah. But he's also a Dazai fangirl, so. Or fanboy, so. I understand. Yeah, like Sasuke. Okay. Let's see if I can. I wanna, like, give them, like, I don't know. That's just that, right? So it should. There we go. Okay. I was about to say. Might want glow work. Curious. Oh, you, yes, are you? Whatever. I guess. I will color in all of it, right? And then we erase the few spots where it should not be. Okay, if I bring this back, right? If I make this... Maybe I make a copy just in case, right? And then filter, blur... Gaussian blur? Make that blur, right? Oh my god, how are you? Okay. Let's see if I can make a glow, right? Somewhat, yeah. Okay. Okay, and this goes this way, but then under here. Watch your novel, someone said you live. Ah, nice. Okay. Let's see if there's another filter that could maybe make this better, but I doubt. Lurk. No worries. I lurk a lot too in other people's stream. Lurk. Okay. Okay, good question now how I will do this. Because the font is technically white, right? Maybe that's the best I can do, I guess. Make that a bit further back. Same with here. And there. And I think this here is annoying me. What I can do though, I think I didn't change that for 2 of the drawings. Fuck. I'll have to, the line art, change it. Can I make that smaller? Sure, I guess. So this, yes. Just do that. All the way up to there. And then go to this layer. There we go. Now. Let's see how I can change that. I guess that's fine. And then just make a bigger transition thing here. Okay, so put that underneath, right? How do I do this? That is a good question. How do I make this a normal layer, right? How I make this normal layer? I don't know. Still an add layer. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look bad this way. It's just I would have to make this more pronounced. Let's look at it with a different background. It doesn't look bad. I'll say that. So I guess I'm fine with that. Although I do want to change the line art color. Okay. And change it to like. Let's see how this looks. Just something like that, maybe. Sure. Fine with that. Although there's this. Just a tiny bit that I have to fix. If I could go on, making me the only thing I have to change is the line art. Where is that thing on? That's a different layer. Oh, it's this one. Erase that. There we go. Still a little few dots that I did not color in all the way. Actually, for thinking that this would have been the worst one, it's actually not that bad, to be honest. I thought this was gonna be bad. Okay, there's that, and then okay, that is fine for at least the one up there. This one has to have darker though. There we go. I like that. Okay, cool. So we have 2 pin designs done. That was just reference. Now Zorro. We'll see how this goes. The only thing is, I don't know what swords to draw. What swords? Because from what I can see, he has 4 swords. Or had 4 swords. He uses 3 but had 4. This one says 5. Oh no, chat. He has 3. Oh my god, Leviathan! Does anyone know what swords he currently uses? No idea. Do I just do one of each color? Cause one has has a white hilt, and the other one has like somewhat of a reddish blade. The other one's just black and white. Do I just do one of each for like contrast? I don't know. That could work. See, but I wouldn't know if it's like actually correct, you know? But I guess I can make that. Okay, the front is rounded, and then after that it's just straight. I'll just copy that and move it down. Okay, so only one of these, this one is oh, the other one's purple. Ooh, we could do purple. I'm fine with purple. More contrast, you know. Let's see. Current sword names. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Okay, that's fine. One of them still has a red hilt. Sure, we'll do that. Do 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 do. I'll make a new layer. Do 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 do. Yeah, that one is still current. The purple one is the new one. Or here. Maybe give me a sec. Let me finish this and I can possibly show. Well, from what there's this one, right? Oopsies. Holy shit. Please don't be that big. There's this one, right? That's the one that you just said. And then then the other one is this one here and this one here. Those are his current ones that he has in current possession. So we erase those, right? Okay, sure. So those are the ones in his current possession. So I'll be drawing those. Okay. We'll see if this turns out how I want it to. Kinda looks like this has to be bigger though. I mean, I think anyways that I made it taper down at the end. So we can fix that. Whoops. There we go. Erase that. Do that. And do that, right? Sure. Good enough. Okay, it's curves a bit, but not as extreme as I was drawing. Sure. And then the end looks like that, right? Where it's gold. Okay, and now to figure out how to make that. I would assume it's like this. Not the best triangles, right? What you miss, not much. Let's see if I can make this kind of consistent. Swords. We're still working on it. Those are too big now. See, I don't. I guess that works. Sure. Packing your bags? You going on a trip, Angry? The Zora before Zora thing made me remember the four Zora stuff. What? Am I? What? What? You said you were packing bags. I was like, oh, are you going on a trip? Nightwing, thank you so much for the sub for 16 months. Thank you. Wait, what? Oh my fucking god. Subject, I'm sorry. I skipped the line down because it was angry typing before or somewhere. It's... You guys have the same fucking color. I'm sorry. Thank you, Soja, for the 100 bits. I assume it's your scout camp that you're packing for. Always enjoy your content. Oh, thank you. Both are mods of Orange. Exactly! Same person, right? This is tonight. Ooh, nice. Obviously, same name, same color, same everything. Is like, well, not same name, but both mods, same color. Obviously, must be same person. Same. Have the same length? Exactly, yes. Of course, same length. Okay, so we have one done, right? Woo. Okay, now to draw the other sword. Let me just draw it the same orientation. It's gonna be a bit more tricky, considering how the sword looks, or the hilt. How do I do this now? Good question. There's that. Then it goes like this. Right. Sure. Do. Angry doesn't have a switch. How do I... It's a bit too far away, I would say. Sure, better. Okay, and now more detail, right? I hear Noble raging. What the fuck? Why is he raging so much? That's good. There we go. There's that. Whoops. Deselect that. Okay, so. Oh, music changed abruptly again. What the fuck? Why does this playlist keep doing that? Well, that ended up being on the same layer. I did not expect that, but okay. Whatever. It's fine. And then there's another metal bit around here. Although that one is indented. And then the rest has the crisscross. Sure, I guess. Make that a bit thicker. Sure. I guess, yeah. Fits good enough. Okay, now the there we go. Sure. We bring Zoro back, right? Hide this. Whoops. Well, I guess I can make... Shoot. I did not keep aspect ratio, right? I was going through pics of earlier. Some artist made him look hot. Well, gear is kind of. Let's see. Let's see, I guess. Ah, fuck. I did not make another copy of... Ah, but I still had it saved. Okay. We're good. Okay, so we keep that, get... Well, no, I need the colors. Okay. Can flip that too. And then... do this again. Okay. Sure. And then... we'll see how I can get this looking alright. Okay, and then this one has to be a bit shorter. Because perspective-wise, right? Maybe not. Luffy's not a character. I would say that depends on the person you're talking to. This one's harder than the other ones. I don't like the perspective of it. Sure, I guess. I don't know. I think this is the worst one of all of them. I think what also doesn't help that this wasn't a straight line. Sure, that's better. No, I have never drawn swords before. Okay. Something is Zora. Oh my god. I mean, I assume the drawing doesn't help. Okay. Card game ready for camp. Uno. Teehee. Rudder. What the fuck is that? Never heard of that game. Cardigans. Yeah. Is it the same thing? Just child friendly? A pack for camp. No, no. Who says the kids are playing? Ah, okay. Okay. There's that, and then blade itself, it's a very thin black on top. And then it's kind of like flames, okay. Okay, so there's that. So we have that one, right? Keep the same aspect ratio. Just making sure it's the same size. I would say maybe in the case of how I'm doing it, the more narrow side. Trying to think. Like that. Now to figure out. If I have that on top, then this one is on top of the other one, right? And then this hilt is on top of that. Now, what happens if I flip this, right? Trying to get this to look alright. Possibly like this, but then make this a bit shorter. I passed out for 3 hours. Got workouts early sand. Today is gonna be an interesting rush since your time zone. Have a good night. Good night, K9. Do, 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 do. Hello, Lunacy. How are you? Okay. I think I'm happy with this. I think. What do you think, chat? And the sketch is pretty, like, good by itself. Sounds like a real shit. Kinda, yeah. Okay, so we have that, right? And then we go to the shield layer. Or not the shield layer, but sword layer, right? And erase all of the stuff that is in front of his head. Looks good, thank you. Looks like a shield, yeah. Now looking back at it, this one, I feel like I could have rotated more. Let's see. When did I combine these? I did combine them very early on, fuck. Okay, so we get rid of this, right? We had this up there. Is there a way for me to make this like bigger, kinda? Because I want to make it just slightly. Guess if I make it at an angle. Is it really that much larger though? No. Okay. I think now it's good. I think. We'll see. If there was any difference. Maybe more like that is what I'm looking for. I don't know. Let's see. There's that. So here we erase only this sword now. Yeah, I think that's better. Okay. Zoro, yes. Okay, this is the only thing where I have to fix it. Everything else I liked how it turned out. So, do this, I get the color again. Doop, doop, doop. And then after this, I think I only have to do 2 more before I can place my order. Although I do want to do a Gojo lanyard still. I just don't know how. I'll have to see. Okay, so there is that. Hair. Okay, and I can just erase that afterwards to make a nice clean outline. Whoopsies. There we go. There's that. Cool. Again, somewhere. Oh yeah, I didn't... It's just like a darker green, I think. Maybe more of a muted darker green. Yeah, that looks better. Whoops, I wanted to erase something. And then go to the skin layer. And there's that. Okay, cool. Need white. And I see where I drew over it. And then his eyes are green, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure. This one's gray. A lot of time they're just colored in black. Maybe they're gray. I would say gray. Okay. Okay, now to see where all this color goes. There's that, and then also up here. There's that. Erase whatever's here. Same with here. Okay, so that's all the purple. There is blue. That, and then a lot of them have like black on them, but I will make the black a gray. Hello Turbo Snail, how are you? Let's see, there's still green. Whoops. This one has up here. Okay, there's that. I know some of them. Yeah, so. All of these here. Finish my shift, not about it. Badge A, nice. Okay, go to this, erase that. And then, whoopsie. There we go. Erase that. Okay. What next? Oh, there's also black on that. We shall do that too. I know a lot of it is gold though. Okay. Let's find like that perfect gold color, maybe a bit lighter. Okay. That's good. And then, okay, that's also all gold. Cool. And here. And the only thing left then is a light gray and then the color of the fabric. So let's do the light gray. Here's that, and then we need it up here. Yes, it's well, just the Studio Ghibli playlist. Okay. Okay. Now we get a white. I'm listening to someone else. Wow. How the fuck am I supposed to know that, Angry, huh? Okay. Go to this here. And see what I could do. Right. Get like a lighter green in here, or maybe a yellow. Make that transparent, right? Maybe more of a gradient? Even just that kind of looks cool. So I kind of like swoosh back and forth. that in the gradient. I feel like that's cool. It's buzzing. And if it has songs, go hard. Okay, name this gradient transparent. Okay. Let's work on Zorro, I guess. And screen. Okay, and then I'll do one more multiply layer for back here. For like a bit of a darker color. Sure. Maybe just like tad bit like that. Sure. And then a screen layer. There's that. Okay, hair I'll do later, because hair is a lot of work. Oops. Sure, that's good. I'm curious how well this is gonna do. Because Anime Pasadena does have like a One Piece event, or it's focused on One Piece this time. Although I don't know how many people are actually gonna do One Piece like merch now that the live action's out. So a lot of people might be like, ooh, kinda wanna do One Piece now. So that's gonna be interesting. They have live action figures incoming. Damn, that's quick. I guess hair. Sure, good enough. Figure out X doesn't invite you because they want you to focus on streaming. Oh, they want me. Nah. But AX Chibi isn't even that much work. It's literally the same amount of prep I would have had to do. I don't know. You're being considerate. Of course, yes. Uh-huh. Okay. There's that, and I guess the swords are the only thing left. I don't know how to do this though. What if I combine all of these, right? Okay, do that, right? There's that. And then we do the same thing here. Sure. Let's go outside, and we're told to wear shorts. I'm just like, oof. Maybe this one wasn't such a good idea, but all the other ones kind of seem alright. Okay. I think the only thing I would add multiply to is the gold. Sure. There. And I would say that is done except for doing this. I think this and the swords can stay black. Okay, and then where's this? We do that transparent. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay. 2 links in live action. Figure of 1 piece. Okay. I'll look at it later. But I am going to end stream here. We finished all that I needed to finish, at least for today. I still have Luffy and Sanji that I want to draw, but not necessary. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for all the bits, all the subs, for the raid, and for the follow. And yeah, let's raid Noble. So, thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you later. I don't know when I'm gonna stream next, but we'll see. Okay, goodbye.